Boxwood Pinball is just straight up fun. I mean, bottom line, from the get-go, and what maintains like extreme interest for me is the idea that it's just something new. Boxwood Pinball is an invention of sorts between me and Bill, and it's really contemporary art meets pinball. So instead of electronics, it's all made out of wood and non-electronic, and it incorporates original art, and it's essentially always a two-player game, so it really encourages people to interact together.
A lot of people ask us if Boxwood is based on something that happened before, and it's actually not. It's something that we came up with.
So the beginning of Boxwood Pinball, which started in a woodshed, just having a good time, turned into really exciting ideas about making a new modern contemporary art movement out of something that didn't exist before, which is wooden pinball meets art that people can play.
Once people see Boxwood Pinball, then you really feel it. Boxwood is based off of board game rules to where the power of your imagination is going to guide what happens on the board, but also there has to be some physical aspect that you're shooting for. On the board scoring, so like you make a shot and you can see it, and then how does that relate to me beating you at this game? Because competition is really important.
It is pinball. There are flippers, there are balls, and there are targets you're hitting. The thing that's uniquely ours, beyond the art, is the way it plays, and the rule system that we created is particularly ours. Each player has targets they want to hit, and everything is color-coded, and there's just 3 categories to score. We created it to be almost self-explanatory, and beyond that, we left it to be up for interpretation, and that the rules can change. So if you're creative enough to think of your own game, like, it's fun forever because you can come up with whatever you want.
So our 2 forms of art are really different. Like, we approach things completely differently. Like, in school, I was making a lot of kinetic art. So that was art with movement, or that involved movement or mechanical parts. And then this came along, and this was everything that I loved. I had a working prototype, and I was like, to me, I was done. To Travis, it was just beginning. Now you've got this thing that works, and now I can work this art and design into it.
Yeah, the collaboration is really what is so fascinating to me with this project. As an artist, it's really invigorating.
The chemistry between Travis and I was so good that it was like, it just sort of happened naturally. Like, we were both really into the idea, and then we were both into each other's art enough that it was like, we never said, let's do this.
Yeah.
It just happened, and I think that was part of the magic.